Thank you for joining us. I'm Mary Yanez, Director of the Senior Adult Program at the El Paso Community College, and this is Mature Living. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be talking with Pablo Armendariz for our first interview, and then we have other guests that are going to be talking about other themes. And so we wanted to invite Pablo Armendariz, who is the manager of the Contract Opportunity Center, one of our colleague departments over here at Continue Education. Thank you for being with us.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Pablo, tell me about the Contract Opportunity Center that you manage and what it is that how you serve the community.
Fantastic. The Contract Opportunity Center basically is a procurement technical assistance center. We are funded by the Department of Defense, and it's administered through DLA, through a cooperative agreement, and the college, of course, is our host. And our mission is to help businesses that are interested in doing business with government entities. Wow. So if they're interested in doing business with federal, state, county, city, school districts, and the prime contractors in the region, we are here to assist them and give them technical assistance and helping them accomplish that, trying to understand the ropes, how to go through it all. It's a maze, and we try to get them through that maze so we can get from one side to the other and hopefully eventually receive some government contract.
And this technical assistance, you have staff that meets with the owner of a company, let's say, that wants to delve into some contracts.
Yes, we have four what you call procurement specialists, counselors, and they're a variety of experience. It ranges from everybody has their own little expertise, so they bring a lot to the table, and they're there to assist them, from inception of registering in the system for award management to government contracting, to helping them with proposal preparation, to receiving bid opportunities, so they'll know who and what agencies are looking for the services.
Since you've been with the department, how long have you been with the Contract Opportunity?
I've been with the Contract Opportunity now since 2001, so I've been basically 16 years with it.
That's quite a bit of experience. I'm sure you've seen some great great success stories coming through your
And there's
doors.
some great ones. We have people, this region, there's a lot of contracting, government contracting, and so you have quite a few people who come, join the contract, become a client of the Contract Opportunity Center, follow the process, dot the I's, cross the T's.
Did they make any money?
And they make money. We call success not in dollar value, but we have companies that come in and win $2,000 contracts, and we have people that come in and win $25 million contracts. Wow. Last year, in 2016, the clients of the Contract Opportunity Center received $381 million worth of contracts for the region.
And local monies,
good
employers.
And that creates or retains about 7,600 jobs.
That helps the economy, doesn't it, for our region?
It's a great opportunity.
You have a couple of events each year. Tell me about those.
We have the one that's coming up here on October the 24th, and that's our Veterans, the 12th Annual Veterans Business Conference. And that's going to be held over at the Centennial at Fort Bliss. It'll be from 8 to 4, okay? And the address over there, so you just kind of make sure, is the Centennial Banquet and Conference Center at 11199 Sergeant Churchill over at Fort Bliss, basically at Fort Bliss, okay? And we have invited various agencies, federal, state, county, city, and school districts, prime contractors from the region, federal agencies such as Fort Bliss, Holloman Air Force Base, Cannon Air Force Base, Dyess Air Force Base, Third Corps engineers out of Dallas, Third Corps engineers out of National Bonding Water Commission, all the agencies that we believe, TxDOT, the city of El Paso, county of El Paso, so that the businesses can come in, for all businesses, contractors, and the vendors. So they can come in here and talk to them and let them know that they're around and what services they can offer, how they can assist and help the government entities.
And this is the time they bring their brochures, their flyers, their business cards.
This is the time that they can come and start relationships. Bring their capability statements, bring their flyers, right? So you can talk to one-on-one. The great about this conference is that you have all these individuals at one location. Wonderful. Instead of having to make an appointment at Fort Bliss one day and then one at OV. So they're all at one location. So you can come in here with your business card, your capability statements, your 30-second, 1 minute elevator speech. So you can know who you are and how you can assist them.
You got to sell your company.
Yeah. And like I said, the focus is we focus on veteran-owned businesses, but all businesses are invited to attend.
Very good.
And trying to make those relationships.
Is there a cost to attend?
Yes, there is a cost. Just basically, like I said, we're not trying to make any money. The only cost there is just $35 to attend. From that $35, you get a continental breakfast, you get a full lunch, you get all the training, you get all the networking. So for the cost, you just cannot.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
it's a
Is
cost.
it an all-day thing?
It's from 8 to 4. You know.
Wonderful.
In the morning we have general sessions, and then we start having our breakout sessions, training sessions. That'll be
So there's going to be
invaluable
speakers talking about, what are some of the topics?
The first speaker we're going to talk about, taking about the issues that are happening ever since Mr. Trump came in, the issues happening to now with government contracting, the monies that are available, affiliation and teaming, joint venturing. We're going to have also people talking about how some people coming in from Washington, how to do how to get contracts doing with the federal government, and the issues that pertain to theirs. We have DCAA. We have so many little topics that are. I could sit here and most of it going on. OSHA will be giving us classes what the new importance in OSHA for the region here. So a little bit of everything. You know, we have the one biggest thing I want to get out there is we will be having a veterans resource panel. We're going to have 4 or 5 agencies there that are going to explain the service that they offer the veterans and their families.
Let's give the date and the time and the place one last time.
Once again, this will be the 12th Annual Veterans Business Conference. It's going to be held October 24th at the Centennial Banquet and Conference Center at Fort Bliss. Okay, the address once again is 1199 Sergeant E. Churchill Street at Fort Bliss. And basically, contact us for more information. Number is 831-7745 or 831-7749.
And I've got it right here because if they call, I'm going to give them the information as well.
I just want to take advantage of the situation.
Thank you for being here. I really
Thank you. We
appreciate
appreciate having me
it.
out
Good
there,
luck
okay?
with your great event.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back for some more guests. Well, thank you for staying with us. We want to continue our conversation as promised. We're going to talk about breast cancer awareness and how important it is for you to get checked and have your family members that are having issues to make sure that they get checked for your testing, and you've got to find a place to go. And the Hospitals of Providence has a clinic. And with us is Rosa Maria Fierro Roman, who is the breast cancer, the clinic coordinator. And so she's going to talk to us about navigation, what it is that you do over there. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Well, I'm a breast clinic coordinator, so I coordinate the patients through the clinic, and also I'm a navigator, which means that I start off with patients who come in for their mammogram, and then if they find some abnormality in that mammogram and need further studies, then I am accessible to the patients to guide them through that next step. That may be further testing, whether it be a biopsy, to get the patient ultimately an answer.
And you're a nurse, right? An RN?
I am a nurse. Breast health navigation is a professional, and typically it is a nurse who goes through training in the breast diseases and also gets continuing education for certification in breast disease.
Wow. And so where is this clinic located, just to kind of get our footing in the door?
Well, I'm accessible through the Hospitals of Providence, but my physical address is at 601 Sunland Park Drive. It's the Hospitals of Providence Breast and Women's Breast Clinic, and that's where I am located at.
So tell me what might a woman come into, with worries, I'm sure, because already they're suspecting something. And what is the process, and what is it that you offer when they come in? And what can they expect as well?
Exactly. Well, obviously, just getting a mammogram is nerve-wracking in itself, and then getting a report from your doctor saying, hey, you need to come back for more tests, automatically triggers in our minds that something bad is there, but it's not necessarily so. So I'm there to guide them and let them know it's a step process where we need to go get additional tests and take it one step further each time. So if the test comes out negative, there's nothing wrong, then we're done for that. Mm-hmm. But if there is something there, then I'm there to guide them and offer education. Should they have questions, should they now need a biopsy, they don't know what the biopsy entails, I kind of educate them on that and give them educational resources. Now, if the biopsy comes out positive and it is a cancer, that cancer now has many more tests involved, many more doctors involved. So I'm there to guide the patient and answer any questions she may have, and also the family. It's not only the patient themselves, but the family too have questions. They want to know what they can do to assist the patient once there's a breast cancer diagnosis. They want to know how to support them. I'm there, I can guide them and offer any services that may be needed, or guide them to other services, such as sometimes there's a financial issue. Now I have breast cancer, obviously, and they want to know where they can help, get some help. So I'll be there just to assist them and direct them in the right way.
As well. And I'm just curious about the real mission is saving lives. Saving lives.
Exactly.
And so the sooner, the better.
Yes.
What do you recommend?
Early detection, obviously, if we want to catch these things early. So please go out there and get your mammogram. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we want to instill that in women to remember to get their mammograms, and obviously do breast self-exams if they notice something in their breast, they feel something that they haven't felt before. It's just a conversation they need to have with their physician and bring it to their attention, and then the physician can take it further and tell them whether or not they need some testing, some imaging, and find out what that mass may be, or maybe it's nothing, maybe it is something. But please don't neglect our health. We neglect our health. We take care as women, we take care of everybody else, but we forget to take care of ourselves. So please go and get your yearly mammogram.
How many staff members do you have, working with you?
Our breast center has mammographers, we have ultrasound techs, we have nurses, we have a radiologist there reading the studies so we can get those results to the doctors and the patients. We have a whole bunch of staff members ready to see patients and make sure they're getting their yearly mammograms, and like I said, if they need something else, then we can work up that abnormal mammogram and give the patient the answer they need.
So wherever they go, just go. I
Please.
mean, there's so many different places where you can get assistance, and help.
We've seen early patients were proactive. They felt something or just decided to get their mammogram when they were supposed to, and something was picked up early. And yes, those are, obviously, we want to find it earlier, and it's a cure is there. So I've seen various stories.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where can they reach you at your clinic?
My clinic, I'm at 577-8442. Again, I'm on Sunland. There is another navigator that works with me. She's also with the Hospitals of Providence, and we work together. So if I'm not available, she's available, and we work closely together. So either one of us, please, anytime you have a question or problem, if you're prior to getting diagnosed and getting worked up, or you're in the diagnosis and going to treatment or till after treatment, we're available through the whole continuum of the breast cancer journey.
That is so good, and thank you for taking the time to coming to our show to promote good health, prevention, always. The statistics are not so good, but we can make them better because we take action.
Definitely.
Right. Thank you so much. And of course, we've been talking with Rosa Maria Fierro Roman, who is a nurse, and she's the coordinator for the Hospitals of Providence breast cancer clinic, and she's a navigator, so she'll be able to help you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so
good luck
much.
to you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back with more interesting interviews here on Mature Living. Well, thank you for staying with us. We have to invite you to the El Paso Museum of Art. I was down there not long ago, and let me tell you, they have some beautiful exhibits. We've got this beautiful program that has a beautiful cover, and the inside you get all of the different events. Of course, this is September, October, but the November, December is coming up, and so we've invited a brand new director, Dr. Victoria Ramirez. Thank you for coming to El Paso and working with Monica Garcia, who is here. Also, she's the membership coordinator. So let's talk about El Paso. You've been here how long now?
I've been here 9 months, and it's been wonderful. El Paso is one of the most welcoming cities I've lived in, and I've lived in 2 other Texas cities. I guess I should keep those nameless for now.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's been a great, almost first 1 year. Lots of exciting things happening at the museum.
Yes.
And like I said, it's been so seamless for my husband and I and our 2 little dogs to settle into life in El Paso.
That's great. Well, thank you for we love hearing great things about El Paso, but now we want to hear great things about what you're going to do and what you're planning for the El Paso Museum of Art, which is located right across the street from the convention center.
Correct, correct. So we are right downtown. And what a lot of people don't realize is we have been in that location for 20 years. Next year it'll be our 20th anniversary in that location. It's a beautiful facility. We were so glad that you came to visit us. I guess that was last month or so.
Yes. It was
And also thrilled that you have our newsletter. This newsletter comes out every other month, and it outlines all of the exhibitions and all of the programs happening at the museum. And I love this cover.
Tell me about the cover, because
work of art. So this was made by an Italian artist. It's a beautiful little painting, and it's called The Letter. And so if you look at it very closely, you can see this woman has a letter in her hand, and obviously they're whispering something to each other. We don't know what they're saying. We don't know what the letter's saying. There's so much mystery behind it, but it's such a beautiful painting. Of course, we ask people not to touch the art when they come to the museum, but I'll tell you, you'll want to touch this one because you can just almost feel the fabric of the ladies' dresses. It's just such a beautiful little painting. And this particular work of art is owned by the El Paso Museum of Art. A lot of people don't realize the vast collection that the Art Museum has.
Are you going to be having something for November, Dia de los Muertos?
We
around the
do.
beginning?
We have a big Day of the Dead event. It will actually be an entire weekend. We'll start off on that Thursday with an event with the Mexican consulate. They'll be creating an altar. They'll have food and music and festivities. And then the altar will be on view at the museum through the entire weekend. And we'll have a very special day for families to come in on that Saturday, where parents, grandparents can bring children of all ages. Not only can they see the altar that's made by the Mexican consulate, but we'll have altars made by local artists. We'll have altars made by high schoolers. And it'll really be a big celebration. And
the date for that week is when it opens?
It's, what is that, Thursday?
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
Which is the Day of the Dead, and then November 4th, our family day.
Very good.
And you've got an evening event too.
Yes.
What do you
Yes.
have?
So part of what we are also doing is creating a celebration. So the evening event will have musicians that are coming through. We're going to be having Son Sin Fronteras, which is a group of like an 8-piece group of people who do son jarocho. And so they will be performing that evening, opening for Frontera Boogaloo, who are very well known here in El Paso, and who do a cumbia set. And so that's what we're going to be showcasing. And it'll be outside the museum. People can dance and enjoy and also see the altars that will also be displayed by the artists outside of the museum.
That's wonderful. And of course, Monica's in charge of membership. We must become members. Tell me about how we can become members of the El Paso Museum of Art.
So the art in general is such a good avenue for people to build community, you know, and we have such a magnificent space to build that. And becoming a member, you become part of a community. So we have other senior members that, you know, come to the museum and participate to different events. And I think that it's a great opportunity for everyone to be able to connect and meet other people, you know. And it's you know, I'm a big promoter of being able to nourish yourself in different fashions. And I think that art and health go hand in hand.
Yes.
And I think that connects you with community, it connects you to works of art. We have a magnificent collection, And so it's just a great opportunity for you to become a member, support the museum, and be part of different programming that is just amazing that we're bringing to the museum.
And yes, go ahead.
And if I may add, one of the things I'm really proud of is we are an art museum, but one of the things that we like to do is connect art to other aspects of life. And so I love when Monica puts together a program, you've got music, food, socializing. We did a program where we had a red wine tasting. We do programs for children where
You have
adults
workshops
and
where they're
workshops and
hands-on.
classes. You don't need to be an artist. You don't need to have a PhD in art history to enjoy the art museum. It's really a place where we want people to feel welcome and comfortable and maybe discover something new about the world or discover something new about themselves.
That's wonderful.
Right.
And so how much does it cost to become a member? Because, you know, I'm seriously thinking about.
That's excellent. We would love to have you as a member, Mary. And so it's $20 for our senior members, and it's for 1 year. So that membership gives you access to, you know, we're starting to develop the programming and enriching what we have with our new director and the new staff on board at the museum. We're now looking at ways to really incorporate different aspects of our membership into different programs. So we want to include a senior mixer, you know, where people can come and they can enjoy art, but they can also meet other people who are interested in either art or other activities, you know, even within the museum. So those are things that we're looking at. So that $20 membership just gives you access to this great programming. We had I invite you to Los Jardines, which was a floral celebration on this particular exhibition called Gardens of Earthly and Unearthly Delights. And it's on view until January. So we did this and we had a great turnout. Lots of people saw displays of, you know, floral arrangements that were just magnificent. And so
Next time.
yeah, we had a pianist there and everything. So those are opportunities for people to build and, you know, come together in that aspect.
That's so great.
One of the things we like to do with our membership is really provide our members with exclusive access. So there are very few programs that we charge for, but when we do, members will receive a discount. We have a beautiful refurbished store that's holding, carrying works of art by local artists for sale. And with the holidays coming up, members get a discount. And exactly. Every time the museum has a big exhibition that we're opening, we want our members to see it first. So we have a special preview party. So members can come in, they can listen to music, they can get some drinks, they can get a little light bite, maybe watch a demonstration, something like that, but they get a chance to preview the exhibition first. So really, when you become a member, you become part of the museum family.
It's wonderful. And also, I'm thinking about groups. There might be some clubs or, you know, the Red Hat Ladies or somebody like that that may want to go into the museum.
Definitely.
Do you have tours? You can
We
possibly
do.
make arrangements.
We do. We have a wonderful group of volunteer docents. These are community members who volunteer their time. They go through a complete education course and learn about the museum's collection, and they are there to lead tours of the museum. They'll talk about the art, they'll talk about the exhibition, and we welcome tours anytime. We're open 6 days a week. The only day we're closed is Mondays, and it's a great opportunity for groups to get together.
Yes.
And we also have spaces too, so if a group wanted to come in and have a coffee afterwards or wanted to have a
Right
tour
after
and
the-
lunch, we
That's
can make those
wonderful. Gosh,
accommodations.
you've just opened your doors wide, wide, wide open. We've got a little bit of time for your phone number, the address, and anything else that I may have missed asking for the November, December coming up as well.
Right, so we're located downtown, and it's a One Arts Festival Plaza, and we're right in front of the Camino Real that is going to be, you know, remodeled soon, and so we'll have a new view. But and you can reach us through our website, or you can reach us through our email, and our website is elpasoartmuseum.org.
Yeah.
And you can email us at epmamember EPMA member at elpasotexas.gov.
And your phone number.
It's 212-3068.
Great. It's so nice to have you in our home.
Thank you for
At the El
inviting
Paso
us,
Community
Mary.
College.
We're glad to be here.
Mature Living Show, and we have a lot of seniors in our classes, art classes, dance classes, you name it. We have performing groups, and through the senior adult program. So maybe there's a little bit of partnership there that we can.
I sure hope so. We have a beautiful art school with studios. It'd be great to have your members become our members.
Thank you so much, and I
you.
guess that's it for today. We've got a couple of announcements coming up. We just celebrated Grandparents' Day in September, so we've got a little bit of highlights of that, and we'll see you all next week. Bowie High School is wanting to break the Guinness World Record for the largest school reunion. They are going to have an event on Saturday, November the 11th. It's going to be from 9 to 12. They're going to meet at the Sunbowl Stadium. You must register in advance so that you can get a t-shirt that everybody's going to work. They're looking for 3,800 Bowie X's and Bowie X employees to join them. If you want an application, you can call 831-7801 at our Senior Adult Program office, and we'll have applications there. Along with your application, when you pre-register, you must show proof that you were a Bowie High School student, either with a picture in a yearbook. You can show your ID if you've had a name change, identification that you changed your name, but that you attended Bowie. And so we hope that they have a wonderful success and that we can break that Guinness World Record for the largest class reunion for El Paso and for the Bowie High School. Remember, once a bear, always a bear. Next, we want to show some highlights of our Grandparents' Day celebration that we held at the El Paso Community College on September the 9th. Now, this video was done and produced by the mass communication students of the college. So you enjoy.
The El Paso Community College hosted their 13th annual Senior Adult Program, a day to celebrate grandparents. This event was open to the public for families to enjoy fun, snacks, and entertainment. We met with a few of the organizations that came to provide helpful information for loved ones.
I've been doing working with Medicare and with seniors for 15 years, and I've been working also with United Health. And now I'm having this magazine out talking about seniors and the needs that is out there. Try to help them. There is more options in the community. Home health cares, adult daycares, clinics, WellMed, for example. There's a lot of information about Medicare. There's some people, they don't understand about their Medicare, their rights. And that's what I'm trying to do, to try to put out there in the community that they have a right to. And we have also the programs in Alzheimer's. They sponsor us. We have different companies. They support us, and we have calendars so they can have the events for the community.
We are part of the city. We have 11 senior centers that are free to the public. We hold different activities for them. We have exercise classes, we have game boards, we have entertainment as well. We have a monthly dance for them. Every center does.
So we're providing blood pressure screenings and elderly fall prevention care. So during here we'll do screenings, we'll tell you your blood pressure is really high, or we'll tell you ways to reduce the risk of falling. And we also provided some goodies, some pamphlets as well.
We're a Medicare Advantage plan, so we're offered for seniors that are over 65 that have Medicare. So we also give them information here about our plan, but we just wanted to help with EPCC celebrating, seniors and how important they are in our community. They volunteer, the grandparents, their parents. So we just wanted to do something fun for them.
Be sure to drop by next year for the next Senior Adult Program to enjoy a day filled with fun.